Hello, everyone. We are here today with my dear friend and colleague, Miss Kristina Graf. I'm Kathy Forrest, and we're here today to talk about New Earth Priestess. But before we do that, let's go ahead and get to know Kristina a little bit. So, Kristina, welcome, my friend. How are you?
I'm wonderful. How are you?
I am great. So tell us a little bit about yourself. Where do you live? How long have you been participating in Priestess? Just anything.
I live in California, Southern California,
Mhm,
and I have been involved in Priestess for the last 2 years. I
mhm,
did the New Earth Priestess, and now I am going through New Earth High Priestess.
mhm.
Um,
So go ahead.
I'm a single mom,
Mhm,
um, and I have recently decided to open my own business and my own healing business
mhm.
based on all of the teachings that I've learned.
Sweet, 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 sweet. So tell us a little bit about how you found this and what were your, like, when you first thought about doing it, was it one of those, oh my goodness, I have to, or was it like, what is that?
Yeah, so when I first learned about or heard the word priestess, I was getting involved in tarot.
Mhm,
And for the longest time, I'd pull the tarot, I'd pull the priestess card, and this idea of a priestess fascinated me.
mhm, mhm.
And so one of those things, they say, you put energy, what is it? Wherever you energy flows, where attention go, or energy,
Yeah.
attention,
Mhm.
whatever it is, you know what I'm saying,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
um,
Yeah.
and I put this energy towards this priestess idea so much so that when I had received an email from you,
Mhm.
I was like, oh my gosh, I have to do this. I was like, this is it. It's going to happen. Oh my gosh. And I was so excited.
That's so awesome. So, what's it been like since you joined Priestess? Tell us a little bit about your experience.
It has been an experience of a lifetime. When I got into Priestess, I was still an addict.
Mhm,
And it was a choice that I made because I wanted to have a healthier lifestyle. I
mhm,
wanted to learn more about what my body was doing. I really wanted to be more in touch with myself and become a healthier person for my son and for my own being as well.
mhm,
Um, it has also brought me some of the most challenging times of my life.
mhm,
But but you, Kathy, have really provided a space and a container for that to happen in a really healthy way.
mhm,
Um, and so, yeah, I mean, it's the best. It really brought out a lot in me. It made me learn about myself. It taught me how to function in the world
mhm.
healthily.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. So, obviously, I mean, being an addict to not being an addict, that's a big transformation. Is there any other dramatic transformations that you noticed since you've been in Priestess?
Yeah, so I also have alopecia universalis,
Mhm.
and recently, within this last year, my hair is starting to grow back.
Whoa.
I am having hair grow in just weird places that I haven't had hair grow in the last like 5 years.
Mhm, mhm,
Stress, it's a very I'm very susceptible to stress, environmental stresses,
mhm,
and going through the classes and learning how to be a minimalistic person in this chaotic world
mhm,
and function from a very inner peace state.
mhm.
The priestess taught me that, and then functioning with high priestess now just brings it to the next level, and I can not be so overwhelmed. Like I said, I went from being an addict to not being an addict, and
Mhm,
now having no hair to having hair. It
mhm.
just shows that anything is possible
Yeah.
if you're willing to put in the work and you're willing to be dedicated to the system and you're willing to really put your all into it. It will work, it will change you, and it'll bring out something in you that you didn't know was possible even.
Oh, I love it when I hear that. So obviously, I think I know the answer to this, but would you recommend Priestess to others that are considering it?
Absolutely. It's not a light choice though. That's definitely something to consider.
Mhm,
It's worth every bit of all the time that you put into it.
mhm,
I mean, it is absolutely something that everybody should do,
mhm,
male or female.
mhm. I agree.
Um, and and it is, and it's something that, people can teach their kids.
Mhm,
I mean, it's really about, it gives us the tools necessary and the time and the space to carve out into our life
mhm.
what we need to do, how to learn how to talk to ourselves, how to learn how to journal, how to learn how to integrate the parts of ourselves that we might feel we want to acknowledge, or we might feel we need to pay attention to, but we just don't know how.
Yeah.
And Priestess really facilitates all of that growth that is only going to help you, and it's looking at that perspective as this is here to help me, not hurt me.
Yeah. Wow. Wow. So is there anything else, any other encouragement you'd like to share with anyone out there that's considering Priestess?
Yeah, it's you gain a lot. You gain a community of women and men and people. I mean, being a part of the Galactic Women is, it's amazing. I went to Georgia. We do trips, and I went to Georgia in 2020, and I met these amazing people and this community that really helped shape me and help me grow. And so you also gain that. You gain people that understand what you're going through and are willing to listen to you from a really honest and compassionate place. And that's really hard to come by. There's so many people have ulterior motives. And, that's something else to consider is, you're going to be gaining a lot. You're going to be supported in ways that you never thought you'd be supported. And you'll really learn to love yourself in a deeper way. So that's what I would give advice for people.
Wow. So I do want to mention for those of you that may be curious, what Kristina is speaking into is that this particular process is part of a very rich lineage line that goes back to, in our particular lifetime, a woman called Nicole Christine, and she brought this lineage forward, but it has its roots all the way back to Mary Magdalene and to Mother Isis. So it's a very rich lineage line, and the people, we have what we call convergences or big grand meetings every 2 or 3 years, and Kristina got to go to one of those and meet women from all over the planet, and it's an awesome time. So Kristina, thank you, thank you, thank you for sharing your experience and for speaking into your journey and what you've gained from Priestess. Thank you so much.
Thank you.